To talk later, and today is June the 22nd, 2021. We're going to be talking about Monday Night Raw results because we got two matches, championship matches, for Money in the Bank. That's the next pay-per-view, and the first pay-per-view with the fans. Well, technically WrestleMania was, but this is when they go back on tour, and they're not in Florida, they're in Texas. Right, Texas? Is Money in the Bank in Texas? I think it is. But ladies and gentlemen, Money in the Bank is coming up. They got some qualified matches for the women's and the men's on the Money in the Bank, for the Money in the Bank matches as well. I like most of them. Most of them never won WWE titles or they never been in Money in the Bank ladder match. So let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. First, to start off, we got Bobby Lashley coming out to celebrate what he did at Hell in a Cell, beating Drew McIntyre at Hell in a Cell and making Drew McIntyre not get a shot at the WWE title anymore, while Bobby Lashley is the WWE champion, the almighty WWE champion. He has MVP and he has his girls with him, and he has some things to say, and they were about to toast until the New Day came out with toast, real toast, and then they start throwing their toast at MVP and Bobby Lashley. They weren't really in a happy mood or has some sense of humor. But Kofi Kingston issued a challenge for Money in the Bank against Bobby Lashley. It will be Kofi Kingston versus Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship. It is confirmed because Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville, I guess not on camera, but they did officially make the match happen. But, ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Lashley wants to make this match a one-on-one match. No problems that you could complain. Well, he wants to get rid of Xavier Woods, not MVP. So Xavier Woods said he accepts the match, but he wants to change the stipulation. He issued a challenge to Bobby Lashley inside a Hell in a Cell match on Raw. Bobby Lashley accepted both matches for Money in the Bank and to compete in the Hell in a Cell on Raw. So that's going to be our main event. So first qualified match we have is Ricochet versus one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions, AJ Styles. I enjoyed the match. Did they add a... No, I think that was Ricochet and Samoa Joe, not Ricochet and AJ Styles. I think he had a problem with AJ Styles for a bit, but not for the United States title. That was Samoa Joe. But I thought it was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. I like Ricochet. I was hoping that he does win this, and guess what? With the help of the Viking Raiders to distract AJ and Omos, Ricochet wins the match, and he qualifies to verse to be in a Money in the Bank ladder match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the saddest thing to hear about the women's championship, we get another match between Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley at Money in the Bank. Did anyone care about the match they had on Sunday night? I know I did, and we get to get it again. But I'm hoping whoever wins the Money in the Bank with the women's will cash in and make it more interesting. Because nobody wants to see Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley again for the 6 millionth time. We've seen this match too many times, guys. We've seen it too many times. Well, we got the women's Money in the Bank qualified match. We got Asuka and Naomi versus Eva Marie and her protege, Doudrop. That's her name. Not Piper Niven. Doudrop. But mostly Doudrop was doing the match. She was doing a good job, and she was getting hurt. Eva Marie, she looks like she was about to start the match, and then she tags Doudrop. Man, it sounds weird. tags Doudrop, and then she went out of the ring. She wasn't on the apron. She was too pretty to fight. But when Doudrop had the, I believe it was like Asuka or Naomi on the ground, like ready to get pinned, Doudrop was about to jump off the turnbuckle, and then Eva Marie just tags herself in and told her to get outside the ring, and then she starts trying to pin. Got a 2 count. Eva Marie says, "What? I didn't do anything." Yeah, you didn't do anything, so why would you try to pin? She was about to do something. Doudrop was about to do something to look like she was about to get pinned, but you ruined that. And then she was about to tag Doudrop. She said, "I'm not getting my hands dirty, so I'm not going to fight. I'm going to tag my protege in." Guess what? The protege did the same thing as Eva Marie did. She just jumped off the apron and fixed her hair. I don't have hair to do that. But to fix her hair and act like a diva. Eva Marie got pinned by Naomi, and 1, 2, 3, Naomi and Asuka gets the win. I think it was by Naomi. I don't remember which one. Then we had another qualifying match for the men's. John Morrison with The Miz versus Randy Orton. Pretty decent match. I think John Morrison been in Money in the Banks, but he never won it. And the guy is good in the ring. I thought it was a pretty decent match. Not bad. Miz was being weirdo, and he got scared of Randy Orton. He says, "Randy, no, I'm injured. You can't hurt me." And he tried to roll backwards, and nope, back up. That was funny. And at the end, looks like Riddle was trying to get rid of The Miz. So they had a little chase. But Miz was in his wheelchair, and Riddle was using his scooter around the ring to chase each other around. Randy was distracted, and John Morrison gets the win by with the distraction. He hung him on the ropes, and then he did the Starship Pain. John Morrison is going to Money in the Bank. Well, we got another women's tag team to qualify match for the women's. We got Shayna and Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross dressed as a superhero. What? She was dressing... she didn't change her name. It's still Nikki Cross, but she's dressed as a superhero. She's trying to be the Hurricane. She's trying to be Mighty Molly. Or Super Eric. What is happening here? So we got Alexa Bliss looking like a witch, or like the Joker, that's Harley Quinn, with less colors all over her. I believe Harley Quinn was wearing like rainbow. I don't even remember what she wears. I haven't seen the, I don't know, there's a second Suicide Squad, but I haven't seen it. So I don't remember. But I don't know what am I looking at. But most of the match is that everybody's getting hypnotized by Alexa Bliss. So the way that this hypnotize works is that if you stare at her, you get hypnotized. So Reggie got hypnotized. Both Shayna and Nia stopped that. And then Nia got hypnotized. Reggie stopped that. And then Original at the end got hypnotized. And then it looks like he was about to slap Nia Jax. You see Alexa Bliss doing the same motion, just like Original does the same motion of Alexa Bliss. Looks like he was about to slap Nia, but he broke out of the hypnosis. And then Nia and Original hug it out until Nikki Cross kicked them down, and she gets the pin. 1, 2, 3. Superhero Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss gets the win and going to Money in the Bank. I think Raw has all their competitors for the Money in the Bank for the women's, and SmackDown needs to do theirs as well. I'm hoping SmackDown gets their women's as well. I wonder who's going to be in it on the SmackDown side, because there's not a lot of women on the SmackDown side. It's interesting. Next, we got another qualifying match for the men's side. We got Riddle versus Drew McIntyre. Drew was not supposed to fight. He's injured. He talked to his doctors. They said you shouldn't fight. He volunteered to wrestle. And like I told you, if you guys didn't see his back on his social media, oh my god, that looks nasty. Oh man. I don't think that's fake, man. I don't think that's fake. I think he actually hurt himself. Oh man, that's just, oh. But like I told you, I thought this was a pretty decent match. Drew McIntyre and Riddle was pretty good match. I enjoyed it. And it was a clean match. Nobody attacked. Nobody interfered. It was clean. And ladies and gentlemen, I enjoyed it. But the winner of that match was Riddle getting the win and heading to Money in the Bank in 2021. Randy Orton was on top of the stage because he did get cost his qualifying match because of Riddle. And he was on top of the stage, and then Riddle, he scoots his scooter up the ramp and asking Randy, what's wrong? You could talk to me. And he was trying to do the fist bump. Didn't happen. And he showed his mug, the RK Bro mug. And he's trying to tell Randy, talk to me. And he did not talk. Well, we have our main event. It will be a Hell in a Cell match. It will be Bobby Lashley versus Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods did a good job in this match, but ladies and gentlemen, it didn't work out because the winner of that match was Bobby Lashley. But they weren't done there. MVP locked himself inside the Hell in a Cell, where Kofi was outside the Hell in a Cell, and Bobby Lashley and Xavier Woods in the cell, while Bobby Lashley was destroying Xavier Woods inside of the cell, doing the Hurt Lock. And Kofi was screaming and telling them let him go, because he can't do anything. He was outside of the cell. He was locked out. And I wonder what's going to happen. I guess it's definitely going to be a one-on-one match. We don't know. Speaking of next week, we will have two matches. We will have a last chance qualifying match for the Money in the Bank. It will be a triple threat. It will be Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton versus AJ Styles. And then we heard that Jackson Riker will be versing Elias in a strap match next week on Raw. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow for NXT results. Like I said, I got personal things to do on Friday, so there will be no Impact Wrestling results for this week. So if you guys, I'm sorry to say it, but I do have personal stuff to do. So that's all from me today. Tyler Zell. Bye!